When it's cold outside, you want to be comforted inside. Something warm with winter fruits and spices. Tarts in Applis, what we might call the forerunner of the apple pie, is a medieval recipe written for just such wintry moments. To make my modern rendition of this dish, I start by making a shortcrust pastry case. This one is made using gluten-free flour. In the 14th century, shortcrust pastry, that's pastry made with flour and animal fats such as butter or lard, didn't exist. Rather, a pastry case, known as a coffin, was typically made with either flour and water, in effect a very plain container for the filling, or, for a richer, tastier crust, flour and egg, or egg yolks, were used. Sometimes so-called fine pastry was sweetened with sugar and coloured with saffron. Whilst my pastry case is pre-baking in a hot oven, medieval cooks also pre-baked their coffins. I make the filling. The original recipe calls for gorda applis and gorda spices, and figgies and raisins and pears. We're told to bray or grind them well and to add saffron to the mix. I'm using Bramley cooking apples. These are tart in flavour, so I sweeten my mixture with a little light muscovado sugar. You could use dessert apples instead. I kept one of the apples for slicing to decorate the top of the tart. I mix these in sugar and my spices, cinnamon, ginger and nutmeg. So once the tart case is baked, in goes the spiced fruity mixture. And on go the slices of apple. This is baked at a lower temperature for a good 40 minutes. My tart has both freshness from the apples and pear and sweet figginess from the dried fruits. I'm convinced my modern buttery shortcrust pastry was invented for this delicious medieval filling. Serve tart of Applis while it's warm in front of a roaring fire and with lashings of cream. My recipe is available at Buy Me a Coffee or on my website for monthly subscribers.